We did not focus on the infection. We focused on the infected. We invested to our facility, to our doctors, to any available science.
May we all welcome the Mayor of the City of Manila, Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso, as he shares with us a few words of inspiration.
Thank you, Jet. To Mr. Jaime Augusto Sabel de Ayala, Mr. Fernando Sabel de Ayala, to Miss Mariana Sabel de Ayala, to myself de Ayala. Hindi, mali, sorry. Mapag-angkin. Sa ating pong mga kasamahan sa Ayala family, Raul Maranan, Paulo Borromeo, Dindo Fernando, Maripi Halandoni, Rosalie Chali Dimaano, Darwin Salipsip, Joel Belbes, Rina Regani, at ang aming partner sa national government, Director Corazon Flores, Department of Health. Sa ating mga masisipag na konsyal na nandito, alam niyo, madalas ako yung nakikita ninyo, pero sa totoo, I cannot do it alone and I cannot face it alone. Talagang malaking bagay ang pagkakaisa ng mga tao sa pamahalaan. Kaya nais kong batiin ang ating minamahal na nag-iisang pinakamagandang Vice Mayor. Nag-iisang pinakamaganda. Dahil isa lang po ang Vice Mayor sa Maynila. Vice Mayor Hani Lacuna at ang kanyang ex-boyfriend na si Dr. Fox Pangan, na aming director sa Manila Health Department, because now is mag-asawa na sila. Liga President Leila Lacuna, Councilor. Sa Councilor Abante, Councilor Philip Lacuna, Councilor Lou, Councilor Joel, Councilor Castañeda, at ang sa kabilang distrito. Pero tamang nagpunta siya rito, bagay na Councilor Uy ng 6, at si Cusel Monyo Pangko, andyan lang yan, distrito niya, na sa boundary lang. At ang ating, sana Sescon, ayan, pinakamatapang kong, isa sa pinakamatapang kong doktora sa syudad. No? At ang ating minamahal na Direktor Padilla, at sa lahat ng ating mga doktor, nurses, medical frontliners, magandang umaga sa inyo. Una po ay taus-puso po ang aming pasasalamat sa pamilya Ayala. Ang hiningi ko lang po, sa totoo lang, I have to be fair with you. One, thank you to President Duterte. Yung isang machine na galing dito, na nandito, ay galing sa DBM, Office of the President. And the other machine na nandito ay galing sa DOH. So dalawang machine ang nasa loob ng center na ito. So nung nakakuha na kami ng makina, alam nyo talagang medyo makapal din ang mukha namin talaga ni Vice Mayor. Sabi namin, o di tatayo na yung building. Sabi ko, Andres, kwentahin nyo na. Then here we are, MDC proposed that they can build it in 14 days. Then siyempre, na-amaze ako because, you know, we are still in the pandemic. Time is always of the essence. It is always of the essence. When there's tragedy, chaos, time is very important, no? And sabi ko kay Engineer Andres, sabi ko, sige, tanungin mo naman yung MDC. Baka pwede makisuyo. Hingi lang tayong diskwento. Opo, yan po ang pinanggalingan niyan. Kaya, noong bumalik si Andres, sabi daw, ng pamilya Ayala, meron daw discount. 100% nga lang. Thank you. Kaya siguro talagang naging matagumpay ang pamilya niyo. Dahil totoo ang kasabihan. Ang hindi lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makararating sa paroroonan. You just mentioned 1834. And in fact, in honor to your family, we've been crossing bridges in Manila, and one of those is named Ayala Bridge, donated by your family. And all other things, as you have mentioned, your partner, makakakita na kayo ng fully air-conditioned public bathroom. Comfort room. Hindi pala bathroom, baka may maligo. Yes. And we're very happy that Globe is going to serve 275,000 public students in this, the new normal of blended distant education. We're very happy because alam namin na yung mga ngalaga sa edukasyon at maitawid yung pag-aaral ng mga kababayan namin ay nasa mabuting kamay. Kaya maraming salamat sa inyo. Now, mga kababayan, makikita po ninyo, alam po ninyo, no? Mukha tayong masaya. Yes, thank you Lord. Sa awa ng Diyos, nakakaraos tayo. Pero gusto kong ipaalala may panganib. At patuloy pa rin ang panganib. Yes, it's true. Data cannot be denied. I think at 2.4 million nighttime population and 3 million daytime population, in 7 months, 7 challenging months, or now, running 7 months, we had about 14,000 plus infection. So when you do the numbers, and when you look at what's in it, that 2.4 million population, you will see that most of these numbers are in the challenging community economically. So naturally, if we are talking of virus, so there will be more infection. You're going to expect more infection. But sa awa ng Diyos, no, nakararaos naman. 14,000, modesty aside, with the help of our directors, policemen, MHD, tracer, surveillance officer, and all those members of that organization under the Code M plan of the city. And maybe some of you may lang mapapakinggan yun, but most of them know it already. Upon arrival from, well, thank you very much to Ambassador of a British ambassador. I was given a chance to meet with the head of COBRA, the Corona British Response Agency, before the infection in the country. So immediately when I get back, nilagay natin yung Code M program, which is contain, delay, and mitigate. Contain and delay the infection, mitigate the economic or cushion the economic effect of this pandemic to businesses and families. So, out of 14,000, sa awa ng Diyos, yesterday, just to be updated, because 12 o'clock pa yung real-time update. Yesterday, we had only remaining, 698 active cases. At 32% occupancy rate with our hospital bed capacity, at 42% bed capacity with our quarantine facility, at 15% for special cases in our quarantine facility, those persons who are with the dialysis, and pregnant women, because we have been creating, even with the small numbers, we've been creating, and we're trying to be ahead of whatever numbers, whether it is exponential or uncontrolled numbers. We really wanted to be ahead, the city of Manila, with the numbers of infection, in the numbers of available space that where we can take care of our constituency. And we are grateful also that at that time, we were the first RT-PCR laboratory sa local government na nabigyan ng DOH, yung ating nasa second floor. As demand rises, we, Honey and I, decided to shoulder the cost to any person. And it's very expensive, but anyway, pera naman ng taong bayan yan. They deserve better things from their government. So, with the COVID contain and delay and mitigate, sa awa naman ng Diyos, kahapon, 13,900 plus recovered. I'm sorry to say that we have about 481 who succumbed from this pandemic. But with the high rate of survival, masaya na po ako. Sapagkat hindi po yun naganap ng overnight. Itong ospital ng Santa Ana sa pamilya Ayala and Ayala family, isa sa kinakatakutang ospital to. You go around, you ask, Santa Ana, punta Santa Ana, Pandakan. No? Kinakatakutan lagi nung araw. Mona Lisa. Ang tawag sa ospital na to, Mona Lisa. They just lie there and they die there. Yes. And ironically, this is a brand new hospital. And I'm not really brand new, but this is like a decade-old hospital. And Dennis Lacuna, and I came up with this idea of this hospital, built by Mayor Lim. But facts cannot be denied that I, as Vice Mayor, and Dennis Lacuna, former councilor of the 6th District, designed this area to have a better hospital for the 6th District. At along the way, medyo neglected because, politics and all other things. But I am happy, thank you sa mga doktor at kanya-kanyang department ng Santa Ana Hospital and to our director. Ito po, isa, I think DOH will agree with me, if we are talking of local government, because they have also the best hospital in the national government. But if we talk of local government hospital, I think isa to sa premiadong hospital with regard to COVID-19 sa buong Pilipinas. At thank you kay Siskon. Yan ho ang pinakamatapang ko. Nung dinidiscuss namin noong February, when we were about to open the Manila Infectious Disease Control Center, sabi niya sa akin, Sir, yung HIV nga, araw-araw kinakaharap namin sa Santa Ana, COVID pa. And I was inspired with the people around me, especially the doctors and nurses, carrying the burden, that kind of challenge. It is hard for policymaker and decision maker to send your soldiers in the middle of the battlefield only to find out that they're going to be, a victim of the situation. But hard choices, hard situation, and a lot of prayers O awa naman ng Diyos, na-minimize yung epekto sa aming mga frontliners. So, why did we achieve very high, flying colors? I owe it to my doctors and nurses and health workers. High survival rate because we did not focus on the infection, we focused on the infected. We invested to our facility, to our doctors, to any available science, including available medicine allowed by national government through the FDA. We acquire all those things, including high-end equipment. Literally, when we say high-end, you can see it in Makati, in BGC hospitals. Yes, because we wanted to protect every doctors, every nurses, and help at any rate, adopting the principle of temperature. Anything above 0 is positive. So any type of medicine, equipment that will help a person who got infected to survive, doon kami nag-focus. And sa awa naman ng Diyos, with the guidance of DOH and all other partners, the private sectors, yung inasahang maraming death, so far, sa awa ng Diyos, magtuloy-tuloy lang, maganda naman po. And that's why today we're very grateful, because this type of approach that we've been doing in our modest way, we are approaching it universally. Yes, this pandemic is a universal problem. That's why we wanted to be inclusive, and we're trying to reach as many as possible, any Filipinos, not only Manileños, that will come to our facility to have such free and available, proper, ample, if not best public health care. Kaya ito'y pinangarap namin kung kami, kasama ng Kuseo ng Maynila at ng Vice Mayor, ang pamunuan ng lungsod, ang tungo namin, matapos ang unang 2 buwan, inadapt namin yung plano namin to the M. From initially implementing the code to contain and delay. Sabi namin, we need to address buhay at kabuhayan. Now, if we are going to talk of kabuhayan, then we must be responsible as individual, as businessmen, and as government to one another. Sabi ko, kung gusto natin proteksyonan yung natitira pang negosyo, yung natitira pang trabaho, for them just to survive, because nobody, no magician, no mathematician can challenge this statement. Wala nang makakabawi sa nawalang 6 na buwan sa negosyo. And all businesses are really trying to maintain their existence, looking for a better days, that after the rain, there will be a rainbow. So if that is the case, your city trying to open up little by little with diligence and discipline, then we need this. This facility will assure businessmen, employees, and consumers to go to a place of business, place of work, or field of undertaking comfortably, or yung what we call peace of mind, because they were properly tested and they are harmless among each other. So again, let me remind you what I have said 2 months ago. We must learn how to live with COVID-19. COVID-19 will be part of our daily lives. It is a given fact. But we can learn to live with it. But at the same manner, we must learn how to go back to work safely. And I think we can do both. We are old enough and knowledgeable enough. What is the effect and how are you going to be infected with this virus or dreadful virus? So I don't want you to live in fear. Yes, you must worry, but you must not fear. Worrying giving you a subconscious self-discipline, protection, human nature. Survive. You just worry. Protect yourselves, discipline yourselves, and your government, your city government in our own little way. Look at this today. We will not stop. We will not stop. We will continue to work with hand in hand with the national government. Whatever policy, we'll go to that journey. We will try to innovate and adopt some customary approach for purposes of local knowledge in our, but generally we'll be with you. And that's why natutuwa kami. Ang naging kasabay namin, lokal na pamahalaan, lungsod ng Maynila, national government, at kayong mga private sector. Immeasurable na po ang naging donation sa lungsod ng Maynila. Ang nakakatuwa po talaga. Talaga po minsan na nagugulat ako. When it rains, it pours. So today, an example, a very good example of private sector and government can be efficient partners. And now I wish that others will do the same. Utilizing every available resources in front of you. Akayin sila lahat tungo sa isang direksyon. We have a plan. We've been implementing our plan. Are we going to be successful? That I cannot guarantee. But one thing that at the very least that I can guarantee you, the people of Manila, we will not stop. We will be there with you in our own little way. Magiging kaagapay ninyo ang pamahalaan. Kaya muli, maraming salamat sa mga doktor. Palakpakan po natin sila, mga kababayan ko. Mga nurses, medical professionals, medical frontliners, to Manila Police District, at to my co-workers in City Hall. O tayo naman, total, laway lang ang puhunan natin. Palakpakan natin ang ating private partner. The Ayala Group of Companies and Foundation. Pareho lang ho kami ng ilong. Ng kilay. At paminsan-minsan kulay. Pati sana sa bulsa. But I'm happy, we're honored that you continue to recognize your roots, which is Manila, 1834. Wow. And thank you. Wala na ako maghamit na salita more than the word thank you. Siguro, the very least, we'll just include you in our prayers. That God may continue to guide and bless you. and keep you from harm. The very least that we can do. So again, thank you very much sa inyo lahat. May awa ang Diyos, mga karaos din tayo. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng pong may kapal. Manila! God first!
Yan ang idol ko.